Italiano word of the day for today, Friday, 13 June 2025 is Anatra, which translates to English as duck. And a duck is a type of bird that can fly. There are many varieties of duck, and even at Woodland Park Zoo growing up here in the greater Seattle area, I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and we'd go to the zoo, me and various family members, and they had a duck exhibit where there were different ducks at the zoo. And I love ducks. I've previously mentioned that it is an animal / a meat that I treat at least as semi-sacred and I do not eat. And when I've searched for recipes in the Italian language to figure out, is this the word for the live animal duck or like the dead duck? Because some languages do that. They differentiate between the living and the dead. This is a word I have seen in recipes. So I know not to make that recipe or not to order that. So that's why I decided to include it as an Italiano word of the day. So, strengthen my memory. Introduce it in there. Vocabulary stash, wherever that's stored in my noggin. So I don't know if this is alive or dead. The Italian language decided not to change in response to Schrodinger. They were like, we got Parisi. Yes. Okay. And if you don't know what that means, that's okay. It's a physics reference. And yeah. And I love ducks, and sometimes they'll fly over. I'll be sitting here at my desk, and they'll fly over the backyard, and they'll be like, wah, 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 wah. So they kind of quack. They're the quacking, quack, 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 quack kind of species, and they've got a bill. So they've got a beak that kind of takes on the shape of a bill. If you've ever seen like if you have troubles getting in and out of your shoes and use a shoe horn to help get your ankle or not ankle, your heel of your foot in and out of the shoe. It's kind of like a shoe horn, but like on a bird's face. And they kind of have a plump little body and then legs that protrude below that, and they kind of waddle. And sometimes there's like we'll have different stories of the ducks, like ducks over at a lake or ducks over at a rehabilitation center who had babies and they'll be in a little canal. Or there will be a duck standing at the end of our street. My parents will make note of it's being very possessive. It's like guarding that there's like a stream, and its offspring. So they're very personable in my life and in this area. And then perhaps since I treat it as a sacred meat, my final before I do is, does each one of the goals of my Cristiano, so each goal he's scored, which is over 900 now, does each one of the goals of my Cristiano count as one of my soulmates in duck form? Is it possible for it to be a dynamic number like that? It continues to change. Oh. Anyway, in English as duck, in Italian as Anatra.